Welcome to this OptimizePress Clubhouse update. Today's video is showing you the new template called Home. Now this is a landing page template, so doing lots of lead capture throughout the page. Now here it is on the screen, so you can see straight away at the top section we've got this smaller hero section. Going across the top we've got this bold headline, and then we've got a divider line as well, breaking up the headline to the call to action directly below that, and you'll see with the background image. So some of our templates before, this is usually quite a large space with the image behind it. This time we've made this one a bit smaller, so you can see it tucked behind there. So that section above clearly shows a name of the template or your headline, and then the call to action, click on that, we open up the overlay optimizer. In there we can ask for our name and email address. Now going down to the next section, we've included some benefit boxes here. A great place for you to obviously include some benefits, some images, also a quick description about each of the images, or some parts and benefits that are related to your product or your service. Simple 4 boxes there with a quick description paragraph underneath. Then we drop down into our testimonials section, again bringing in that social proof on your pages. You'll notice here in our testimonial we've got this image half over the line below it. That's done with a little bit of custom CSS. I can show you that in a moment inside the live editor there, but lovely little testimonial section taking over that entire row of the page as well. So it breaks up the flow as someone's going through, they're reading the benefits, and then they've got social proof. And then what comes after this one is another benefit section, this time just using some of the little icons here so you can highlight some of the benefits of, again, your product or your service. This is done with obviously the icons, adding a bit more color to that section as well. You could increase the white space around here if you wanted to, makes it a bit easier to read on the eye as well. And then we drop down into another testimonial, so we've broken that section again, breaking the flow of the person going through, seeing social proof, images of people on your pages, and also a quote from that person as well. So lovely to break up that page with social proof, always showing in testimonials. Then we've got this benefit, we've included an image on the right, bullet points on the left, another place to highlight some more of those benefits that people are going to get from your product. And then again another testimonial as well. So this template is very geared towards that social proof element, bringing in the pictures of your customers and showing them on your product pages. Then the last one we go into, we've sort of switched it around with using the video at the bottom. So if the person's got all the way to the bottom of this page, they're now presented with a video, your chance to show your product or your service again in a different medium. Underneath it we've also included some logos, so if you have brands using your products or services, maybe something companies that you've worked with, good place to get in that, a bit of authority showing straight away with those images. And that's all included sort of in this whole entire section. So if someone's watching the video or they're scrolling on down, things like these logos at the bottom can actually cause them to pause on the page, and then they might read a bit more and then actually click on the video and watch it. And then we drop down into our last section at the bottom, a final call to action. Again, perfect place for you to grab a name and email again if they've got all the way down. You could change this up, maybe reword something even and test and see if that actually gets more opt-ins to this particular call to action, if it's different to the one above. Let's jump in the live editor. It's going to show you how we've done the custom CSS. Again, if you want to play with the CSS you can, it's there inside the page, but by all means you can leave it as it is. The testimonials, they're built on 2 different rows. You can see here this is a row and this is a row. They both have a background image in using the new feature of the background image here. Obviously it's clear, it's actually right there, you can't see it. If I do that you can, but that's where the background image is. Now slightly above here we have the custom CSS which is applied. Let's just go into this, click on the cogwheel. There's our little custom CSS, pick one image. And that CSS is added over in the other script section. If you want to play around with it, obviously you can. By all means, you just simply change this image and then it'll apply the same CSS. It gives that half sort of split look that we had on the page. So most of the other elements are pretty much default, they're all included. So you can play around with them, mix them up a bit, change things as you like. But this template is all ready for you to download inside the Clubhouse now. If you do use it in your business, please do drop us a tweet on social media. Get in touch, we'd love to see it in action on your own site.